Welcome to this course on emotions from a philosophical perspective. This is a simple question just to start with. Which of these two guys cannot exist? Obviously, this one. Why not? Because he really cannot exist because he hasn't emotions. And we will see how emotions are necessary for all complex living systems. Another question, can exist a world without emotions and even for humans? Perhaps you think it would be wonderful not to suffer from pain, but it's not true. Human beings without pain suffer from really bad lives, and for they it's very difficult to reach the adulthood. For example, this is not a person without pain, and it's easy to see that it's very difficult for them to live. And this is another question. Without emotions, you cannot recognize emotions into the other guys at the same time. And people without this capacity, with the skill to recognize emotions, are not able to recognize the social aspects of emotions, and then all the social life, and this is a very important sphere of human uh, life, disappears completely. For example, people without this ability are not able to make social relationships. So emotions are a mixture of physiological, cognitive, motivational, behavioral, and subjective responses that make possible the action. In this course, then, we will see several kind of modules. First one, from where come from emotions and the evolutionary biological roots of emotions. Second point, how many emotions do exist, from Buddha to nociceptors. Third section, we will analyze how does can feel a plant and the relationship between bodies, minds, and emotions. And the next section, we will make a neuroanthropological approach to emotions, from neurons to societies. In the fifth section, we will analyze the philosophy of emotions. And finally, we will look at the interpretation in the middle of, at the beginning of 21st century, how emotions could be have a role, an important role into the computing robotic sciences. Why do we need emotions? First of all, it's very simple. We have here a annoyed guy, then solve the problem, and finally he's smiling. Why? Because he has a physical requirement that needs to be fulfilled, and it needs to be solved. And an emotion is an indicator of a problem into your body, or something that needs to be um, solved. We will see that emotions happen basically in the brain. We'll talk about the amygdala and the limbic system, but at the same time, we will see that the expression of emotions is not inside the brain, but instead of it, the emotions happen all throughout the body. We will see also that the different perspectives on which are the basic emotions, and we will see there are very different models and ideas about which are the basic or not basic emotions. And at the same time, we will see how several neurologists and theoreticians are considering the role of emotions into the emergence of consciousness, for example. We'll discuss if emotions are universal or not, and which are more basic or not more basic than other ones. And this is not for just intellectual interest, because it's something that looks like widespread across the evolution in our planet. For example, Charles Darwin in 1872 wrote a book on the expression of emotion in men and animals, just trying to solve this point. At the same time, in this moment, and at the last decades of 20th century and at the beginning of 21st century, we are trying to reproduce these models of, or these cognitive models that include emotions into machines. For example, Aaron Sloman in 1999. At the same time, all the sciences of computer sciences and robotics are being making researches on how emotions can change the final process of this intelligence. For example, in neural networks, or affective computing, or even into the emotional cognitive architectures. So, for example, we will see that the a special place for affective computing, and also for the studies of human-robot interaction. Here we will see a small robot that emulates a small kid, not only because of the size, but also because of its cognitive properties. Most of them are emotional one, and he see a Kobian, a Japanese robot that is has been created to reproduce mimetically human emotions. Here we will see there are several journals and publications. For example, this is the first journal on artificial emotions that I created, and of which I am the editor-in-chief. And for example, and finally, I would like just to thank for your attention, and I hope to see you in this very interesting and course that deals about a big amount of aspects of emotions that reach several disciplines, and I am really sure that you will enjoy this course. Thanks so much. Sorry, this is a mistake, and this is my university, Universitat Autònoma de Barcelona. Thank you so much.